Hey everyone, we're back with more Suikoden! It's a super long-winded and it doesn't need to be. Yeah, it doesn't beat around the bush. I like that. I like that. Jeremy, which of these boars is your favorite? Is it this black wild boar? Because I got some news for you. Does it send you to 6 different settlements trying to find someone? Yeah. Is there an appraiser in this town? Can I go back to the Imperial capital? Definitely doesn't beat around the bush, and I like that. Whew. Shit. Alright. Man, I'm excited. We got a lot of good games coming up. Okay. I thought that might happen. Snow Stage Jock. Fuck that guy. Anyway, Jeremy, look at this. Oh, this is a wild boar. Okay. Earlier I was fighting black wild boars and they were the same model. Not even a different color. I mean, as long as they give you other things to do in the settlements, you don't mind too much. But when you get to a town, they're like, oops, no, nope, never heard of him. And that is the sum of total of what you do. Agreed. When they send you to 6 settlements that branch off to 40 side quests each. See, that's kind of my problem with open world games, is there's a main story, sure, but I always forget what the fuck the main story is because I'm too busy just doing quest bits. Like Skyrim, I put 200 hours in, but you've only done about 5 quests on the main story. Mafia 2 is alright, but it was set in an open world. The plot was very driven. Haha. I think my favorite thing is actually Driver. The game's like, here you go, do all of these things in in the garage. By the way, we're not going to tell you what any of these things are, so if you have no idea what this is, sucks for you. Like as a kid, I never played Driver, but I saw the opening and I've heard the horror stories about it since then. And let me tell you, I didn't know what a slalom was until I looked it up. Have fun trying to reverse 180. Sasori, you're back. Thank God, our problems are solved. What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning to... Yes, I am. What? What's going on? Sasori, take a look at this. What is it? Show me. What's this? What's this? There's color everywhere. Plans for a fire spear. Fire spear? Right, the Liberation Army may be tiny now, but someday we'll be big enough to meet the Imperials head on. When that day arrives, the fire spear will come in handy. We spent good money for this at the dwarf mines. Sasori, this blueprint must reach our secret factory, but we can't leave this hideout unattended. I'd like you to take on this assignment. Enough! Don't you understand that we're members of the Imperial Army? How can you expect us to betray them? Let's go, young master. No need to stay here any longer. Wait. Do you have any idea what the Empire is really doing? Do you know what the people want? Or will you pretend to ignore all that? Gremio, you saw with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. Are you willing to ignore the truth despite all you see and hear? What about you, Sasori? Do you still want to return to the Empire and continue to be McDole's little boy? My father goes his way, I go mine. Since I... Wait just a moment, young master. Talk like that and you'll never rejoin the Imperials. Don't you care? Come on, Cleo, talk to him. I go where young master goes. My job is to protect him. Those are the orders I received from Master Tio. Sasori, let me explain. This is a blueprint for a fire spear. It has to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret facility. Northwest of Lenin Camp, across the river, lies Mount Tiger Wolf. Over the mountain is a village called Sarade. Someone from the factory will meet you there. Odessa, I just don't get it. Why do you insist on this guy? He may be an Imperial spy. You want to give him the blueprint for something that could change the destiny of the Liberation Army? Don't worry, I'm going too. What? If you're going, I'm going. Flick, if you come along, who's going to protect this place? It's about time you began acting like a leader. Don't worry, Flick. I'll protect Odessa. If you promise to protect this hideout. It's settled. To Mount Tiger Wolf, then. Ah, sick. We got another character. Fucking right. I don't know how many we're up to now, but... She's surrendering to the Empire. Yeah, we had a big-ass dictionary. We actually looked up slalom. It also didn't trigger sometimes, so even if you did it right, you might not know. Yeah. Also, brake test. You had to figure out meant going 40 miles per hour and then stopping within 5 feet of a wall. Very tricky, even if you did it right. The Empire's leaving tanks unattended everywhere. Seems someone keeps stealing them and blowing up our villages. Bring the blueprint to the Emperor. You know what I want? I want a game where like some rebel army is like building up this super weapon, right? And then the Empire that they're fighting is hears about it and it's like, yeah, so we got like 8 of those. And then everyone just gets obliterated. Alright, so I'm not going to make the same mistake this time. Let's go to the equipment shop, which is on the other side. You want to be the good Empire versus bad rebels more? No, Empires are bad. Like, come on, man. Alright, you have headgear and tunic. How the hell are you, like, the leader of a rebel army and all you're wearing is headgear and a tunic? Alright, we can get that for Victor. Get that for Victor. XCL was like that. The rebels were the bad guys. Like in Star Wars, they let you play as the good Empire. The Empire managing thousands of planets, keeping them balanced and fed. The rebels are just pissy their space magic is dying out. I don't think that's the case, but... Because since the rebels didn't know much about the Force when Luke joined with it. Only one who did was Leia. You know, one of my favorite moments in Clerks was when Randall talks about how the Empire is he feels most bad for the contractors on the Death Star. And because they didn't have an agenda, they didn't have any security issues. But they were caught up in a war they wanted nothing to do with, and an actual contractor's like, hey, I was just standing by listening, and let me tell you, politics comes into play a lot when picking jobs. For example, my buddy, Or I got offered a job to work at this big place outside of town. I found out that it was for Babyface something. You know, the mobster. I turned that job down, but my buddy, he picked it up. The place got shot up while he was working, and he died in a hail of bullets. I'm alive today because I knew the politics of the job. Is this the bridge I gotta find? Oh, this is a wall. Okay. Sure. So, like, the contractors on the Death Star, they knew what they were getting into. They knew what life had for them. There's 120,000 families on the Death Star. And you know what? The people who brought their families to the Death Star, they're the ones at fault for their families being killed on the Death Star. Also, why would there be families on the Death Star? Like, of all places to have, to bring your family to. The worst part is, he's not even talking about the first Death Star, he's talking about the third, or the second. I don't think that's true. The sun's beginning to set. Do you think we can cross the mountain before dark? I don't want to spend the night out in the open. In any case, we have to go up. Let's go. Circlet acquired. Oh, okay, well. She will also wear 2 circlets. Double circlet, what does it mean? It's part of Vader's push to increase morale among the troops. Remember Captain Picard Day? There's that one episode where Picard gets stuck in the elevator with all the kids. Fuck. Star Trek had some really fucking weird episodes. Just some real bizarre shit. That happened in the darkest timeline too, and Picard just ate the kids. Crusher and the Ghost. That episode where Picard keeps getting headaches, they're all so confused about it. One of my favorite episodes though is where everybody on the ship is like fucking devolving. Any episode dealing with Worf. Man, Worf is a good character, but the show did him so dirty. Killer slimes? These aren't slimes. I got a water rune piece. I can add water to the weapon. Going warp 10 turns you into lizards. Then Janeway and Paris made babies and they fixed them no problem, and everyone forgets about them breaking a universal law of physics. Why? So you can return to your collective? And where Paris is everywhere, everything everywhere all at once. I remember growing up and everybody like fucking hated Paris. Like that I knew watched the show. Wind rune piece. Alright, now we can make a wind weapon. Interesting. These rabbits are stronger than anything that we faced before. I watched Voyager when it was originally on. My family did anyway. Female captain in 7 of 9 is hot. Yeah, I remember when 7 of 9 joined the show. Jerry Ryan is a pretty good looking woman. Welcome, travelers. Coming up at such a late hour, you've really got guts. But you'd better stop here and continue tomorrow. It's dangerous around here. What with all the bandits and all. Why don't you spend the night here? Sorry, we're in a hurry. Great idea. My feet are killing me. For once, I'm in agreement with you. I'm not sure I can go on. Me too. Alright, we're gonna see what this is about. That's it then. Say, old man, do you have any tea? Of course, sir. Come this way. I promise not to stick any Rufalin in it. Oh, well, Odessa, I guess we have no choice but to spend the night here. To tell you the truth, my feet are killing me too. They also put her in such a tight outfit she kept passing out on set. I didn't hear about that. But it did look like a really tight outfit. Excuse me. Why don't you have some of this before supper? I promise there's no sleepweed in it. You keep saying stuff about how there's no poison in your food, sir. It's special tea from Mount Tiger Wolf. Let's give it a taste. It's pretty bitter. Very bitter. Here's some for you too. Not if it's bitter. Come on, just a taste. It's not that bad. Besides, it's good for you. Please, have some. Come on, just a taste. But thou must. Here you go, but be careful. It's very hot. Smells kind of funny, doesn't it? Say, old man, what's this tea called? It's a special Mount Tiger Wolf brew called Robber's Tea. That's a weird... my god, this is... Hey, you must... What have you given must... Damn, such an old trick. Young master... In fact, it was so tight she had trouble breathing. It got so bad that they had nurses on set with oxygen tanks. It was so tight originally that I passed out 4 times. Ryan told USA Today in 1997. They would bring nurses to the set with oxygen and I wouldn't say anything, but after the 4th time passing out, I spoke up. Wow. Everyone's asleep. Thanks to the drug tea of Mount Tiger Wolf. Yeah, I called that, didn't I? Wow, for a bunch of stragglers, these guys are loaded. Looks like we'll be living the good life for a while. Hey, Layden, how have you been? Doing well for yourself, I see. Why, it's Boss Kessler. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I just pulled a job. And a fine-looking woman in the bunch, too. Wait a minute. This here's... Layden, what have you done, you fool? What do you mean? Do you know who this is? Just some stupid traveler, I should think. Idiot! Even an ignoramus like you must have heard of Lady Odessa of the Liberation Army. Why, of course, boss. Even kids know who Lady Odessa is. You don't mean that this here is... Yes, I do. Hurry up and prepare an antidote. Good guy, Kessler. Imagine it being an executive saying, well, she's only passed out 4 times. You know what? It sounds like something horrible, but with the amount of stories that people are spreading online with the horrible shit that their bosses do, I'm not surprised. Like, I was reading one yesterday about a girl trying to get bereavement leave when her sister died while we were working for Disney at the park down in Florida. And the boss was like... because their policy is for close family members or immediate family members, you can have 5 days bereavement. And when she went in to get that, the boss was like, You weren't that close to your sister, right? Like, what? What? Who says that? Oh, let me see. A rabbit's tail, rose leaves, a handful of sugar. Ledin, if anything happens to Lady Odessa, you could say goodbye to your head. Yikes! Rose's tail, sugar leaf, handful of rabbits. Forgive me, Lady Odessa. Without knowing it, I nearly committed my life's gravest error. If you like, I'll make Ledin here pay with his. Please, sir, spare my head! Don't be ridiculous. I'll have to be more careful from now on. Maybe I do trust people too much, like Flick says. I have no way of apologizing, but please, hey, stay here for the night. I'll do what I can by way of hospitality. But no more poison, you hear? He ended up roofing them. I was right. Fuck. Chatter, chatter. Why are you growling in your sleep? What? They didn't. They stayed out here kissing all night. I'm gonna give up serving poison tea. I've learned my lesson. You a member of the Liberation Army too? I see. So you're not. Lady Odessa is a true heroine. She's serious about overthrowing the Empire. There are many who express discontent, but only she means to do something about it. I hate the Empire too, but I'm just a bandit. Lady Odessa is our hope for freedom. They're also their hope for shitting their pants. Good morning, young master. You're up early, Sasser, eh? Hey, Gremio, why is Cleo in such a bad mood? Don't bother her, Victor. Cleo's always in a bad mood when she wakes up. I see everyone's here. Today we reached Saturday. Leaving already? I'll unlock the door. Welcome to Poison Tea Inn. We have poison and tea. Man, why didn't we see it coming? I always joked because, like, in Canada we have laws that you know, you have to state on your product if it's poisonous, and as long as you have the proper warnings on your package, there's a good chance that if someone tried to sue you, you're probably not going to succeed as long as you have the proper warnings on said package. So it's like, what if someone brought a drink and sold it in their store and it said, "This is poison, it will literally kill you" on it. Someone drank it and died. It's her time of the month. Where do I buy them? I mean, they could probably get in trouble anyway because someone could just pour that out and give it to someone and be like, "Here, drink this." Where do I buy them? Asking for a friend. Wait, that sounds worse. Like there's different issues, right? So how do I know when a character gets a unite attack? Will something tell me that, or will it just suddenly be lit up and I can go in and do it? Antique acquired. Yeah, but there's nothing that tells me when they have it. And also, does formation matter for that? All my characters? Well, 10. Alright. Arena's playing Wasteland 3! Oh, fuck. Okay. You don't think formation matters? Okay. Coolio. Medicine acquired. Clone crystal acquired. I think that's what it said. Clone attack. Okay. Your first character has to pick it? Okay. That's not too bad. Alright. You can get a level here since we're so close to it. There's a ton of hidden ones. A lot of them are obvious, like two brothers or a group of people from one. Okay. So we can possibly get one between Victor and Odessa. Hey guys, a wild Goldeen appeared. Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen. Omega, if you woke up to find a Goldeen splashing around on your bed, would you be upset? There we go. We good. We good. 1,000 bits. Eat shit, slimes. So, I eventually get a 6th character for the party, right? Like, it looks like there should be a 6th character slot. Alright, what kind of monsters we got? Wild boars! Alright. You find out Victor and Odessa are brothers. Alright. Say, can you buy me Star Ocean 6? I'll let you know if it's good or not. That way you can determine if you want to buy it for yourself. Kind of defeats the purpose, eh? We're supposed to meet a messenger from the Sacred Factory at an inn in the town. Where could it be? It's a small town. We'll find it soon. I can't wait to grow up so I can help my father. Say, I've never seen you around here. How are things down below? Living in a place like this, you lose track of what's going on in the world. That only worked on you once. This must be the inn. Let's rent some rooms and wait for the messenger. What? No, I've never done that to a Sane. Well, not that exact thing. What? Customers? Goodness, it's been 50 years. Rooms will cost you 50 bits each. Oops, I didn't mean to stay there. Well, I guess we're going on. I wanted to explore the town a little more. Cesare, can't you sleep? Me neither. But the night breeze makes me feel better. Can I tell you something? I'm not interested. Kessler of Mount Tigerwolf, Flick, Humphrey, Sanchez, they all expect so much of me. But sometimes I feel like running away. I'm not sure I'm worthy of their hopes. What do you plan to do? Will you return to the Empire? I don't understand. Use your head. You have the ability to judge right from wrong. Your father is a great general of the Empire. Perhaps you'll be able to return to a peaceful life. But remember that you can't turn away from what you see and what you feel. But if you do, that's a sin. That's true, I did do it with Stray, but I didn't do it under the pretense of playing it and letting you know if it's good enough for you to buy it for yourself. You're strange. I feel compassion when I'm with you. I suppose Victor brought you to us because he felt that special quality in you. There are many in the Liberation Army. Humphrey, Sanchez, Mose, and Flick. But nobody has eyes like yours. Eyes that draw people to you. Many people, if I should ever... Who is it? Hey there, I'm Bob Dole. My name is Kage. I have been sent by Sir Mose, chief of the secret factory. Most certainly keeps unusual company. How is he? I received a letter from him mentioning that a pigeon of that he is sick. I find it hard to imagine Mose taking care of a sick pigeon. Very strange, lady. Sir Mose does not keep any pigeons. I'm sorry, I was just testing you. I never betray a contract. This is the blueprint for the fire spear. Please deliver this. The future of the Liberation Movement depends on it. Understood. I will go now. Hey, it's the guy I called Cage for 20 years and pissed off weebs. It's getting late, Cesare. We'd better get rest. Did you call Naruto's special ability Cage Bunshin no Jutsu? Or Shikamaru's special jutsu, Cage Main no Jutsu? What do you mean our job is done? We finished our business last night, didn't we, Sasori? Come to think of it, young master's bed was empty in the middle of the night. Why were you looking at my bed, you fucking pervert? Master, what were you up to? Something you can't tell me? Come, let's get going, Sasori. Young master! I'm gonna be the Hokage someday. I didn't watch Naruto. Let's go, Gremio. I remember when I first saw Naruto, actually. My brother was working at this school, but it was really just like a summer camp. But they called it a school for some reason. Anyway, he was working there, and he asked me to come visit him and hang out with him. So I did. I played Xbox with him, and say, I've never seen you around here. How are things down below? Wait, this is all that's in the town? It's like 4 houses. Alright, well. Hey, heard the latest? They say that Odessa, and the leader of the Liberation Army, is a 9-foot giant with a 9-foot penis. Sure.